Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're a first time watcher, welcome. Thanks for watching, thanks for joining in. This is a review I have been wanting to do, and I'm not wanting, but I have been waiting so long to do since I started this channel because this candle, in my opinion, sparked the resurgence of Yankee Candle scent throw issues. This came out in 2017. This is a spring release, special spring release, right? It wasn't part of the initial 5 or the other ones that came out after that. It came in by itself with another candle. So 2 candles came in at the same time. And up until this point, I think Yankee was having a lot of issues with their throw for a couple years. I think this candle came in, whatever they did, I don't know how they did it, but a couple other people that I've spoken with also can kind of pinpoint to around this time frame that this candle came out that Yankee did a reformulation or they fixed it. Not I haven't had as much issue with the throw since this candle's come out as I have previously. So that's saying something, I think. So without further ado, you obviously read the title, you clicked on it, you know what you're getting yourself into. It is Emerald Isle. Love this scent. Love, love, love this scent. Came out for St. Patrick's Day last year instead of Lucky Shamrock, which had been coming out for years before that. I have good news for you, Lucky Shamrock folks. It is back this year. It's coming back as a returning favorite in the large large label there. Only coming out in a 22 ounce large jar. Emerald Isle is available in the 2-wick tumbler, as well as a large jar, as well as a milk cup. And yes, I stocked up on these last year because I had no idea if it was going to come back, if they were going to get backlash for not having Lucky Shamrock, because Lucky Shamrock was such a staple for so many years. I stocked up. I have one 2-wick tumbler, 2 large jars, and a stack of milk cups like this big. So I stocked up on it all last year. So before I get into the description and everything, Allie, a YouTube viewer, had asked me to tell everyone which I preferred. If I preferred the 2-wick tumbler or if I preferred the large jar. And Allie and everybody, I prefer the large jar. I felt it was stronger. It was a cleaner burn. The burn on these soft wax, I'm not sure if you can tell, they're smutsy. They're just not clean. There's nothing clean about them. It looks kind of dirty. Like, there you go. See, it looks kind of dirty as it, and that's because it's like supposed to be a soy paraffin blend. I don't know. Soy wax typically doesn't burn 100% clean anyhow. Paraffin never fails. So if you're on the edge of which one you want to get, if you can get this, go for this. If you are a fan of 2-wick tumblers, obviously you like this. You do get less burn time out of this than you would the large jar. I think this is like 95 to 110. This is 110 to 150. So I actually use this empty jar to hold my wick trimmer and my lighters and all that stuff. So that's why I still have this around, or else I would have recycled it by now. But love it. So let's get into the scent description and how this candle plays out. Yankee describes this as just like rambling through Ireland's green meadows and rolling green hills. Yeah, that's true. This label, they've really, this was probably one of the first new labels that they did that actually made sense, instead of just cropping the old ones and sticking it right in this frame, in the keyhole frame there. This was a new scent, so they had to rethink how they were going to put this out there. I would have loved for this to come out in the UK, see a large label. I don't believe it did. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was just a US release, which is odd because of St. Patrick's Day in Ireland and Europe and I don't know. I don't know what their thinking was. Um, Anyhow, so the fragrance notes on this is fresh meadow, green tea, wood anemone, and musk. So I knew about the fresh meadow and the green tea, and it does have all that. So this is a very green, fresh scent. The green tea is prevalent, but not overly prevalent. Think green grass, not fresh cut green grass, but just fresh grass. Fresh grass with some green tea, fresh brewed green tea, um, decaf, not decaf green tea, just straight up green tea, no additives to your tea, and a little bit of the floral. Now, that wood anemone, so I looked up what a wood anemone is. Now, I know what anemones are in the terms of there are some plants, they're called anemones, then there's also the anemones in a saltwater fish tanker in the ocean that, Nemo goes and swims in, the clownfish. So a wood anemone, this is actually interesting. So they're native to Europe, which makes sense, right? Because it's a Irish candle or so, and it flowers between March and May. Makes sense because St. Patrick's Day is in March. So the ancient Greeks believed that the wood anemone was a gift from the wind god Anemnos. So sent to herald his coming in spring. So it's a flower that the Greek god, that the Romans, or the ancient Greeks rather, believe that it signals spring, coming of spring. So that makes sense. And it's considered an indicator that woodland may be ancient when found in woods in almost all of the UK. So it is it's a musky scent from what I gathered, and it does have the floral musk as a note there. So that makes sense. So they put this candle together pretty good. This was a very good candle last year. It performed well for them. Since they are bringing it back this year, I haven't heard anything about Irish coffee. I think that's what it's called. It was another new one last year, I believe. Might have been a reformulation of a previous one, but I don't really go for the alcohol-y scents. As you know, by my sugar cookie martini review, I did not like it one bit. So this is very green scent. I love it, guys. I would stock up on it. It was really not available during the semi-annual sale over the summer because they had pretty much sold out of it by then. But so pick it up in this form if you can. Not this, but if you like this and it's your only option and you want to try it, go with this, or get the milk cup. Nothing wrong with the milk cup. Milk cup, super strong. This was super strong. This is it's okay. I don't like the burn. It's a dirty burn. It's not bad, but it is what it is. So all right, guys, well, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my Instagram, my Twitter. I do have a Patreon account set up. Links are all below. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more spring and Easter content. So it's really weird this year, right? Because St. Patrick's Day is the 17th of March, 18th, one of those 2 days. And then not even 2 weeks later is Easter. So it's like, let's get these St. Patrick's Day reviews out now, and we'll get the Easter ones out. And then where are we, right? April 1st is Easter. Summer in April. Yeah, we're doing spring in January. Why not? So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for watching, and stay tuned.